guys, what's up? We're here on Tuesday, June something or other. All right, and I just found out that Juneteenth is going to be a national holiday now. I didn't find out about what Juneteenth was until seriously 2 years ago. As a black guy, it's pretty bad, but it's basically when all the black people found out that slavery ended, and the reason why there's no exact date is because it took time for word to travel, because Twitter wasn't invented then. It didn't come about until I don't know, 80 years ago or something. Anyways, so that's pretty cool. And then it's 99 degrees here in Colorado. We're about to hit triple digits. I wouldn't know because I never go outside, but if you're going outside, take care of yourself, but still keep working out, find ways to get better even through crazy times. Just know that it's always going to be too hot, too cold, too late, too early. There's going to be too something, okay? And speaking of that, our Saturday workouts and Sunday workouts have been at 8 a.m. For this Saturday, though, we couldn't get the gym because the guy's out of town, but we got 2 p.m. at another gym. All right, I updated it on the website. I think 2 p.m. Saturday at Shaw Heights, and then Thursday is at 6:30 still, but it's at a new location. It's not at random. It is at wait for it. Thursday is at Westview Rec Center. All right, that's in Broomfield, I believe. All right. Anyway, what's going on? Connor Rush, Fenn Kaufman, Dice Dween, Lucas, what's up, man? And then Ren Marchetti, what's going on, guys? All right. We have the trivia question coming up at a random time, and we have that one is on Tracy McGrady's 13 points in 30 seconds, something like that. It's crazy what he was doing. All right. My knee is all swollen today. It is making me mad. What happened to your knee? Man, we had Dylan coming in hurt. Now you. Man, what's going on, guys? All right, well, let's start up here, and we're going to go through this stuff pretty quickly. We have the quote of the day. I believe in yourself. I believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. And I think that the best point about this is if you don't believe in yourself, who else is going to believe in you, man? Like, how can anyone believe in yourself if you don't? All right, so you have to make sure that everything starts by believing in yourself. There might be, oh yeah, Dice Dween, I did get a haircut. Looking nice, right? All right, but if you ever are on a team where the coach doesn't believe that you can do something, or like you ask your parents for permission and then they don't believe in you, or like the teacher doesn't believe that you can do this, or your friends don't believe in you, or like your teammates don't pass the ball to you, right? They don't believe in you. It's all because you've already demoted yourself in all the months and years prior. All right, you need to start thinking about that stuff like right now. And if you have utterly high belief in yourself, everyone else will be forced to up their ante as well. All right, so if you let's say you believe in yourself 60%, no one's going to believe in you as much as you believe in yourself, so they're probably going to believe in you 40%. But if you can up yours to 110% belief in yourself, well, now people are going to be like, well, you ain't all of that, but I'll give you 88. I'll give you 88, like that. So raise everyone else's expectations of yourself by believing in yourself more than anyone else alive, and then you go about your life like that, like you truly believe that it's going to happen. There's all these things so many religions in the world, right? Talking about belief, and it's so funny that certain people say, oh, I believe in heaven. Yes, after we die, we go to heaven, and heaven is so much better than the world. Then you point a gun at their head, and they're like, please don't kill me. I'm afraid of the afterlife. And you're like, wait, I thought that heaven existed, right? And it's kind of silly, right? It's like, what? Well, do you really believe or not? Now, that's kind of a far-fetched thing, but I'm just saying, believe in yourself. Please, por favor. All right? Moving on. T-Mac is like Bradley Beal. T-Mac is way better than Bradley Beal, but a little better. I don't know, man, but it should be fine soon. All right, well, make sure that you stretch, take care of yourself, and ice and things like that. All right, moving on. We got our workouts for the day. We have one-on-one cutthroat. This is just this man. All right, mano a mano, one-on-one. You pass the ball up, they try to score on you. If you score, you stay on. Then the next person passes the ball up to you, and so on and so forth. With 3 dribble max, something like that usually. All right, and you just play a one-on-one cutthroat. All right, and again, this is probably if let's say that some NBA guys are just hanging out, they are playing this. All right, they're not playing horse. They're not playing 21. It's always this. This is cutthroat because it's just the best form of I guess a game to get better. While when there's like no real practice, like when it's just like you and your friends, this is the best way to get better. Not doing any other kind of drills. This is the best way to get better. So if you're not getting up shots, this is the best way to get better. This is probably even better than shots because you're just going at it because you can shoot during that time as well. But when you do this, you want to go at people. You want to be as competitive as possible and try to destroy their souls, basically, okay? Don't let them ever score on you, all right? Look at Kevin Durant playing against the Olympic team. It was amazing. He just goes through, like, Kyrie, Paul George, like, everyone. Like, they're just nothing. He just destroys them, and it was a sight to behold. All right, next one is end of play scenario. And double down on the post, too. Let's talk about both those in a second. And then, I can't even read that one. What is it? I gotta see it on the main screen. It is, outlet pass back to the sideline. I don't know why a few of these always mess up, but maybe I can fix that one day. So outlet pass back to the sideline. We can talk about that as well. And then, free throw, miss free throw on purpose when you need to score. All right, so if you're down by, let's say, like 2, and you only have 1 free throw with like 3 seconds left, you want to miss the free throw on purpose. I think that the best way to miss it on purpose is to throw it a little bit high off the backboard, slightly to the right if you're right-handed, slightly to the left if you're left-handed, so that it hits the backboard, then the rim, so it gives people more time to go for the rebound. You don't need anyone going back, so all 4 people crash. Don't forget, as a free throw shooter, you can't crash until the ball hits the rim. All right, so take your time, shoot it high, and then give everyone a chance. Then once you catch it, you go in strong, and you have to know, as a defender, they're trying to avoid the foul. So pretend like they're going to move. Hope that they move. But if they don't move, crash into them, try to draw a foul. All right, and then the last one is 12 seconds, down by 3 with free throws. All right, again, I tell you these scenarios so that when it happens in the game, we don't have to go over it during the timeout. So pay attention. Think about this stuff, okay? Where there's 12 seconds left, we are down by 3, and we are shooting free throws. We want to make both free throws always. So until we make both free throws, there's 12 seconds left, and we don't want to foul them right away because we're only down by 1. And there's 12 seconds left. 12 is a very, very important number in this because there's a 10-second violation, 10-second clock that they have to pass by half court. All right, so we're going to press them, all right, but we're not going to foul. You can trap them because if we get a turnover and we get a 10-second shot clock violation because they think that we're going to foul and they take their time, then we get the ball back with 2 seconds left. I'd rather take that shot than anything else. All right, but if we miss 1 free throw, now I would say to foul right away. Especially if we miss the second one, because now the ball's loose, okay? You want to foul right away so that there's still 10 seconds on the clock. They go to the free throw line. Maybe they might miss one, hopefully. If they don't, you can go down and do the same thing again. Try to score real quick. All right, next one is if you miss the first free throw, but you make the second one. Now you're still down by 2, but now they're taking the ball out of bounds. I would say don't foul them right away. Don't let them pass it in. You want to try to deny it, but once they get the ball in, trap. All right, you can take off like 5 seconds or so. All right, and then you can foul if they make the pass out successfully. But you try to like trap them, try to get a jump ball, and then you can foul. Take off about 4 seconds on the clock, trying to do that. Then lastly is if you miss them both, or if it's a 1-on-1 and you miss the first one, down by 3, foul immediately. No games. Keep as much time on the clock as possible. So those are the things that we would try to do. All right. Next up, we got the other plays that I was talking about. They're all on the iPad. So first one is end of play scenario. All right. For the end of play scenario, we're right here. Let me get out my little pen thingy. All right. All right. So for the end of play scenario, all right, we want the point guard to have the ball up top, right here, and then I'll put black off for a second. So all you black guys, get over there, please. No offense. All right. And we have 2 inside guys, 2 outside guys. All right. For our end of play scenario, this could be anything for any team, but you want to have something where at the end of the play where you know what you're going to do. So if there happens to be a shot clock, toward the end of the shot clock, you're going to run this play. Happens to be at the end of like a quarter, you run this. End of the half, run this. End of the game, run this. All right, so that we don't have to call a timeout. All right, and for us, we always use 180 tangent. All right, and 180 tangent is just a handoff. All right, it's this guy coming over and handing the ball off. All right, he's going to hand it off to this guy right there. And then as he's coming up, these two guys are going to sprint up and set a double pick. And the reason why they sprint up to set a double pick is because we don't want their man showing too early. Because if they're just up here, just chilling, waiting for the pick while this guy's way over here, then they can start preparing, saying, "Oh, okay, I got here," and they can start communicating. "Oh yeah, I'll get here. You got that power forward? Yeah, I got that center. Blah blah blah." All right, but if they're down here, waiting in the right position, now we can kind of surprise them on this handoff. As it comes for the handoff, now they sprint up and they surprise them. So these guys are like, "Oh crap," and they'll be running forward. Now there is no person showing right here. He's about right here. Now we get to come off this screen strong, and we sprint in there as these two guys go to the corner. All right, so it's 180 to tangent, and this is the tangent plays to come off this double pick. Get in here and hope that one of these guys helps out, and then lure him away. All right, lure him away like this so that this guy follows you. You should be getting double teamed by your man too. All right, then these guys split. So one might be open, and then this guy, depending on who he guards, if he steps up here, you're gonna back pick him like that, and then he'll pop out for a shot. He might be open. Help side might be guarding this guy. This guy might be guarded by here, but someone's going to be open on the weak side or right here or whatever. All right, so that's 180 tangent with a late game situation. All right, what's up, Blake Bastani? When we were supposed to miss the free throw and I made it, I remember you said whoever made their free throws had to run an Astro. You just can't miss. Never miss a free throw in my life. Yep, I'm sure you've never missed a free throw in your life. All right, let's go with the next ones. We're going to talk about double the post on the dribble. All right, as these guys are here, if these guys are posting up, etc. All right, and we have the ball right here. All right, and these guys are guarding everyone, whatever. All right, as we pass the ball, where did my ball go? Oh, it's right there. There we go. As I pass the ball to the post, we don't need to double team yet. All right, everyone can play off. Everyone can wait. All right, you don't want to double team because this is going to be way too easy. If you come and double team while he's holding the ball, boom, he can pass it to your man. You want to wait. You want to wait. But once he dribbles and goes anywhere, now you want to come double team, play right there, and maybe come right there. All right, and then you come take that ball. This guy does not try to steal the ball. The center just stays right there on his man. But you come on the dribble, so you make the big man be a great guard, basically. All right, and if they can pass, or if they can dribble and then make that pass, then you just say, "Hey, great job this year, Joker. You're awesome. Why are you playing against me? Shouldn't you be with the Nuggets?" All right, because only a few people in the entire world can do that as big men, who are dominant big men, be able to dribble, pick it up, and then pass it to someone for a shot. Because big men are usually very lanky and whatever. And if they are big and coordinated, then they're usually a guard like Kevin Durant. So a big man, wait for him to dribble, then you come attack that crap. All right. Next one would be outlet pass. All right. Once this guy shoots the ball, boom, and he misses. This guy gets the rebound right here on black. Everyone's running down the court, right? But one of them, like the point guard, he can't just ask for the ball right here. That's a bad outlet pass. All right, we don't want that pass. We want him to sprint up here and put his butt to the sideline. All right, he wants to have his hands up, butt to the sideline, so he can see up the court, and he wants to see the ball. All right, so he starts right here, and then he inches his way up the sideline. You want to be on the sideline so that far less people are there to steal the ball. All right, you want to have your eyes up just in case this guy right here tries to take a charge, and if you catch the ball and don't see him, boom, charge. All right, so you want to have your eyes up just in case he's right there, and then inch your way up. Outlet pass needs to be overhead as you catch it. Take a big step and a big first dribble right toward the middle of the floor, and then you're gone. But make sure that you are far away from the person to the side, and if he has trouble getting it to you, now you can sprint back toward the ball to get it back. All right, but don't forget, you're out toward the sideline, looking up and down the court, so you can see it both ways. All right, that's what I got, and we are moving on, and we have right now quick trivia time. All right. So for trivia time, we have Finn kicking butt today again, or this month. Man, he's gonna win every single month. Listen, I have a plan. I have a plan. I have a plan. This whole thing is geared to try to make Finn lose, okay, and try to make you guys win. I told you guys the video to watch. It was kind of long video today. It was about 10 minutes. It was the T-Mac video. But the question for today will be very, very, very tricky. All right, so here's your hint. Get out Google right now. All right. Finn will probably be cocky and not try to use Google, but he'll need it. Trust me, okay? All right. So in T-Mac's game, one really cool part about that game, he scored 13 points in 38 seconds. All right, it was amazing. But afterwards in the 15 minutes long, dang. All right. Afterwards in the locker room, everyone's like, great job, but they played a bad game. Don't forget, up until that point, they were down by a lot. And apparently Jeff Van Gundy, who was their coach, just cussed them out in the locker room. And T-Mac was like, dude, we won. But I always say that, dude. Like, it shouldn't matter what happens in the last seconds of the game. You either played a good game or you didn't. I hate when coaches, like, see a last-second shot go in. Boom, you win, and they're super happy. But then that same shot, you miss it, you lose by like 2 or whatever, and they're just like so mad. It's like, did we play well or not? One shot is not everything. Did we play well or did we not? And I try to be that kind of coach. All right, so you guys can win by 20, I'm still yelling at you. You guys can lose by 50, I'll be like, great game. All right, there are ways to win, ways to lose, and it doesn't matter about the score, really. All right, so anyway, they got cussed out. It was funny. But the question is this. All right, in T-Mac's game where he scored 13 points, 3 plays before that, Bobby Sura, with like about a minute, 13 seconds left, shot an air ball. He was their guard. He shot an air ball. And I was like, oh, here comes T-Mac. And I was like, oh, no. He still wasn't going. Then they started pressing, got a few nice plays. And then T-Mac goes to the lane, and he misses. And then Yao Ming got a dunk. I was like, oh, it wasn't all T-Mac. I kind of forgot that. But the next play, and this is my question, the play before, right before T-Mac scores all his points in a row, I want to know which player on his team got a dunk. That's the question for today. Trivia question is, which Houston Rockets player scored immediately before T-Mac went on his tirade of 13 points per game? No Google for Finn, he says. All right, so you guys use Google. You can rewatch the video. I don't know. Do whatever you want. But I'm going to move on and just chat about homework real quick. For the homework is, who the heck is Rohit Daz? I don't even know who this is. But yeah, he's doing the homework. I like it. Okay. Maybe someone changed their name. We'll take that. And then for the pictures of the day is, of course, Kawhi with that dunk. That was ridiculous. You can watch it here on the screen. Wait, there it goes. We got somebody. Oh, my God. Hey, okay, first person up on my screen. Wait, I didn't know that you guys would even get it that fast. Dang. Okay, now he did guess a couple, but the winner is Connor Rush. Wow. All right, so Connor Rush with the 2. It was Scott Padgett. All right. Watch Kawhi's dunk real quick. Great job, Connor. And here's Kawhi's dunk. It's ridiculous.
No rush here for L.A. Leonard, 7 to shoot. Kawhi makes his move. Oh, wow. A major Kawhi light.
Been incredible on both ends of the ball. And Kawhi Leonard emphatic with that finish.
The NBA playoffs on TNT Western Conference Semis.
That was nasty. I think that's Kawhi's best dunk he's ever had. But anyway, great job with it, Connor Rush. You win it. John, what I won, it's on my screen, dude. I didn't want to stay there because I thought that you guys would take forever, but on my screen it says this. No, I would never dog you, Finn. All right. So anyways, I know I'm checking my screen. Yeah, on my screen. It says that. So trust me, I'm not lying to you. I could take a picture of it, but it's whatever. And the only reason I didn't stay on this screen that has it on there, I thought that it would take you guys a lot longer. So yeah, he wins, Connor Rush. Just trust me, it would have shown up like that. I promise, Finn. All right, Connor Rush, you are at 2. Ren Marchetti, you're at 2. Finn Kaufman, you are at 7. Kicking butt, taking names. Anyways, on your screen, Connor 1-2. There you go. All right, commercial time. All right, let's move on real quick so we can finish up here. All right, we have swoop layup chase, athletic rebound to put back, meet post on the break, all out deny, great players, miss free throw on purpose, 10 plus seconds down by 3. Want to talk about one is 12 seconds down by 3, baseline out of bounds. All right, you're down by 3 again. You got to be a smart player. You're down by 3. There's 12 seconds on the clock, baseline out of bounds. You don't need a 3 right away. You can try to score a quick 2. All right, make sure that you guys set solid screens. Go to the basket. Try to get fouled. All right, you still have time. All right, no need to chuck up a quick 3. If you do get an open look, take it. All right, and then everyone can crash the boards, because if you miss it, the other team shouldn't be going down on the court trying to score anyways, because it's kind of an all or nothing sort of time still. All right, but you don't need a quick 3. You can drive though to create for someone else shooting a 3 if that happens. Once the time starts going down, it gets down below like 6. Let's say that after you get it in, then you do need a 3 though. But if you can score before that time, like off of like an inbounds like screen, take that. All right, next one is all out deny great players. All right, so all out deny great players. What's his name? Blake Bastani says that he was boxing 1, I guess he said, or some face guarded. I like that. All right, it's good. All right, now can you do that to other people if you ever have a chance to? You face guard them, you take them out. You see PJ Tucker trying to do it to Kevin Durant. Still got him. But I will say this. People are trying to do it to Giannis in a different way. You might think that they're just trying to back off him, or to Ben Simmons as well. But they're not just backing off them. They're creating a backwards boxing 1. Okay? And either way, whether they're guarding you too much or whether they're not guarding you at all, what you want to do is you want to become a screener. Because if you're a screener, that means that they're not going to be able to show. Because when they're guarding you, let's say that there's no one guarding you, like Giannis or Ben Simmons on the 3-point line. If you set a screen, they got to go under, and you can let your shooter shoot, or they go over and they can come off and dribble off for a shot. If they're over guarding you with, like, let's say PJ Tucker, and now Kevin Durant sets the screen, well, either PJ doesn't show and boom, that guy's open that you just screened for, or PJ does show and now they have to switch. Now, instead of their strongest defender guarding you, now that you have like one of their weakest. You can even just like start choosing people to screen. All right, you can screen down for people. And so you want to be a smart player. If they box and win you, that's how you get past it. All right, not boxing 1, face guard. Fair enough. KD got locked. He did not get locked up by him, man. Okay, but James Harden's coming back, so we'll see. But PJ Tucker was just fouling the crap out of him. It was pretty crazy though. Let's see, what else do we have here? I already told you about the changes and the workouts, but let's talk about the challenges. All right, so in your book, if you have it, if you don't have it yet, we'll have opportunities to buy the book soon. All right, but in your book, there's a challenge for every single day. Make sure that you're doing these challenges, okay? All right, some of them are easy, some of them are hard, but if you happen to be an 8th grader, yours is the 10-minute drill. All right, you can see the 10-minute drill on our site under the challenge section. I think, yeah, under the challenge section, under the drills section, and it tells you thing by thing, but also has a video so you can watch someone doing the 10-minute drill. And you want to perfect those things, you can film it, put it online, and what I use those for are, I will send a 10-minute drill to a college coach. I have 9,000 college coaches' emails, and I send them out every single year. And it basically shows the coach that you can do these, I think it's 15 different drills, and you can do them well. Because if you can do all these wells, you're probably a college basketball player, period. If I met anyone who could do all 15 of these well, they would probably be a D1 basketball player. So we are going to try to basically trick the system. We're going to teach you guys these things really, really well, so they're going to have to give you a chance. All right? Now, I'm not telling you that you're going to be a college player, but I guarantee you, any college player could do all 15 of these things. So your best first step is to do these things. All right. Bucks in 6. You guys are KD haters. If James Harden comes back, I think that it's over with. All right. But it would be really fun to see the Bucks win. I don't want the Nets to win. All right. Let's see. I think that's it for this stuff right here. I will go over some of the other. I'll go over all the challenges just real quick so you guys can follow along with them. Let me see. Where am I? Oh, wait. I have the story of the day. I'm sorry. All right. Story of the day and the high school results. So let's go over real quick the high school stuff. High school is 1-on-1, 5 seconds from half. 3-on-3, no dribbles. Post positioning on the swing. Intentional foul. Fouling with fouls to give. Up by 5 with 3 minutes left. I show all the workouts here just to make sure that you guys don't need to buy that book since it's so expensive. And we're not giving out the coins yet to anyone besides the trivia winner. So I want everyone to have a chance. So that's why I put them here. If you have any questions, you can always ask me. All right. Hawks are not going to win it all.
Control your anger.
But, oops.
Your fear.
All right. Sorry about that. Pay attention to the story of the day. Story of the day.
Control your anger, your fear, your frustration, and your attitude. Leadership is a matter of having people look at you and gain confidence because of how you're handling yourself. If you're in control, they're in control.
So if you're in control, they're in control. All right? If you're in control, they're in control. Control your anger, your fear, your frustration, and your attitude. All right? Leadership is a matter of having people look at you and gain confidence because of how you're handling yourself. All right? If you're in control, they're in control. If you're in control, they're in control. Listen, that's why I love Dame Lillard, all right, because you can trust him. Michael Jordan was the same exact way. Yo, when Michael came down and shot that last shot with the Bulls after he stole the ball, like, it was weird. They were down with Karl Malone, had the ball in his hands, and you just knew Michael Jordan was going to do something. And then when he stole the ball, you're like, that makes sense. And he came down on the court, and they were down by 1. Nah, man. They were down by 1, but it was just like, this is over. And he drove. Byron Russell just fell. It was like, yep, adds up. He shot the shot. There was zero chance he was going to miss it. It was crazy. It was like, of course. You got so much confidence in that guy because of the way that he carried himself and positioned himself. So for you guys to be the same kinds of players, that would be so cool if we had someone like that in our program where someone new comes in and the kid just steps up, like Connor, let's say. All right, or for your programs, for your high schools, and the first day that you come in as like a potential player, you let it be known, without saying the words exactly like this, but let it be known that this is your team, your program, and that everyone has to come in the right way. But you don't say it quite like that. You can just go up to them and say, "Hey, what's your name?" Like, just introduce yourself, right? And then you could be like, "Hey, get in my group." And then you can just start going really, really, really hard. And then push him, say, faster, faster, faster. Great job. That's what I'm talking about. So you kind of just take the new guy under your wing. Then if he does well and you like the kid, go to him, ask him his phone number. Or ask him his contact details. And say, hey, are you serious about this? All right? And if you can take yourself seriously like that, then they're going to take you seriously. Like, they're going to be thinking, man, this is a new thing. And they're going to be coming in there like that day one. Think about all the people that know you, that know like when you've been lazy and stuff like that. If you try to tell that to them, they're going to be like, I know who you are. Shut the hell up, right? But if you come at them day one, you can build that way, and then they're going to be like, there's no other way to act. This is how this guy's been since day one, all right? So I need a leader like that, but you need to be a leader like that. And when people look at you at the end of games, everyone's going crazy, everyone's scared, and you got to be like, ball, 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 ball. You take the ball, go like this, and be like, let's win this game. And then they'll calm down. And we need someone like that. Not someone who's like rushing too much and like dribbling and turning the ball over at the last seconds. No. As soon as the ball gets in LeBron's hands, you know it's not going to be a turnover and with like a minute to go. All right? But whenever it's in everyone else's hands, you're like, oh my God, what's going to happen, right? So be that kind of person. Warriors with KD instead of Steph would be a 12th seed. No, they wouldn't. Did you see Thaddeus Antetokounmpo get crossed up? He got back up so fast and Kyrie missed. He's a hustler. He's a hustler. He's a hustler. Anyways, we'll see how the playoffs play out. I really hope that James Harden doesn't play today because it'll be special. At least so KD can win one freaking game. Because if you take KD and Giannis off the teams, the Nets and the Bucks are very, very even. So this is basically KD and Giannis. This is a very, very even matchup. So if the Bucks just kill them because they don't have their other two superstars, that does not speak well of KD. I think KD has the chops to go out there and dominate. But I don't think that KD thinks that. I think Kevin Durant is down on himself all the time. I think he loses it up here. All right, but talent-wise, he's one of the best players ever, and I would love for him, because he deserves it. He puts in the hard work. I would love for him to experience winning by himself. All right, so that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm going for. Hope that you guys keep working out. All right, don't forget your to look at look online for all the challenges. Do those challenges. Keep posting your videos and keep getting better. And I'll see you guys soon. Don't forget about the workout time changes and location changes. On Thursday and Saturday, we have a new time, a new location for Saturday, and a new location, same time for Thursday. All right, make sure that you check the website. All right, I'll see you guys later. Peace.